Hello everyone, welcome to Bella's Chinese class. We'll start our amazing Chinese study journey from today. This will be a journey full of knowledge, achievement, and fun. Okay, let's get started. As we mentioned in the last lesson, we'll start with Pin Yin, which is the foundation of all. Pin Yin is the phonetic symbol for Chinese characters. So you know how to pronounce the characters even though you never know about the character. For each character, its pinyin is composed by three parts. The initials, as you can see here, the finals, it's these, and the tones, the little short lines on top of it. In this lesson, we'll cover only the initials and finals. Okay, let's start with the initials. Initials are pretty much like what we see in English. Look at these letters. These letters are pronounced similarly as in English. Let's look at some very simple ones. This one pronounced as B, same as the B sound in banana, B. And this one is P, same as potatoes, P. And this one is Mo, pronounced same as mochi, Mo. This one is F, same as fork, F. And D, same as dog, D. And T, same as tomato, T. And this one is N, same as the name, N. And L, same as lettuce, L. And G, same as Greek, G. And K, same as Korean, K. And it's H, same as Harry, H. Okay, these are very simple ones. Let's go over them again. B, P, M, F, D, T, N, L, G, K, H. Very simple, right? Now let's look at some tricky ones. Look at this one, G. It's kind of similar, but still a little bit different from the G sound in Jeep. When you pronounce it, you need to make your tongue flat instead of curl it. So let's try to pronounce Jeep while your tongue is flat. Jeep, G, G. And yes, you got it. Just make your tongue flat. And similar as the second one. This one is pronounced as qi. So what you're going to do is make your tongue flat and then try to pronounce the word cheese. Cheese, qi, qi. And yes, you got another one. The third one, the letter X, is pronounced as xi. You also make your tongue flat and then try to pronounce the word sushi, sushi. Flat your tongue, sushi, xi. Okay, let's try to pronounce the three letters one more time. Remember to make your tongue flat. Jeep, G, cheese, qi, sushi, xi. Great, let's look at the next team. These three are easier, same as the English pronunciation. It's zhi of judge, chi of churro, shi of Shrek. Let's do it again. Zhi, chi, shi. Okay, next one, the letter R. This is tricky. Sounds a little bit like Rihanna's r. But the end of the sound is more like television's television. So let's combine the r sound and the r sound together. It's r. Okay, follow me and let's read it again. R. Okay, let's move on to the next. This one is the same as English. Z, Zois, Z. And the letter C is pronounced as C, which is similar as tsunamis, C, C. And the letter S is S as Spanish, S. And the letter Y sounds as yes, E. And the letter W, it sounds like oo. So let's go over them again. 鸡、七、西、知、吃、诗、日、滋、呲、丝、一、乌. These are pronounced differently from English, but it's not hard. You just need to practice more and you'll get it down. Alright, we've learned the initials so far, and now let's move on with the finals. Before we are moving on, let's take a short break first. Okay, let's come back with the finals. These are the vowel parts of a sound. The letter A is pronounced as ah, as father, ah, and the second one is o. And the letter E is pronounced as the first sound of the word ago, and the letter I is pronounced as e, and the letter U is pronounced as u. And the next one is tricky. We don't have this in English, but it's common in French and German. If you can speak the French word salut, it's pronounced as u. There's an easy way to pronounce it. First, pout your lip as if you're whistling, and then keep the shape and try to make the E sound. U. And you got it. Okay, let's review them. A, O, E, U, U. Great. Let's move on to the next group. These are compound sounds. These are composed by two or more letters. And all you need to do is pronounce each letter and combine them together. For example, the first one, I. It's basically combined the two sounds, ah, e, I. And the second one is pronounced as the letter A, A. The third one is oo, e, we. And the fourth one is ao, like the word lao. Next line, o, like the word boat. U, like the word you. Ye, like the word yes. And this one is a little bit tricky. You pronounce the first letter, yu, and the second letter, ye, and then combine them together, yue, yue. And the last one is just curl up your tongue and pronounce letter, Now let's review them. I, a, we, ao, o, you, ye, yue, Okay, so far so good. Let's go to the next. These all end up with the letter N. And therefore, same as in English, the last sound is always end up with N. Let's look at the first one. N, similar as the word Anna. And the second one, N, similar as the word hen. And the third one, yin. And the fourth one, make the U sound first, and then end up with N, wun. And the next one, make the U sound first, and also end up with N, yun. Okay, let's do them again. An, yin, wun, yun. Okay, let's look at the next group. They are corresponding with the upper group, and they all end up with the letter NG. and therefore they all have the sound We have similar sound in English, and we can see it in the word sing or song. You can feel that the ng sound is coming out of your nose. Let's try to pronounce it. The first one, It is very similar as the word song, And the second one, And the third one is similar as the word sing, ing. And for the last one, try to pronounce the first letter O, and then add the sound, ong, ong. Okay, let's do them again. Ying, ong. Okie dokie, we're done. So far, you have learned all of the initials and finals. You are now one step closer to pronounce any Chinese character. Before we move on to the next step, let's review all of them again. Let's start with the initials. Bo, po, mo, fo, de, te, ne, le, ge, ke, he, ji, qi, xi, zhi, chi, shi, ri, zi, ci, si, yi, wu. Okay, well done. Now let's do the finals. A, O, E, I, U, Ü, I, A, W, Ao, O, U, Ye, Yue, An, Yin, Wun, Yun, Ying, Ong. Okay, great. Let's take a rest and then get ready to pronounce the characters. So, what you need to do to pronounce the characters? It's very easy. Just combine the initials and finals and then pronounce them all together. For example, ni hao, ne, ni, hao, hao. And yeah, you get it. Ni hao is the Chinese word hello. But wait, how do we Chinese say it? Ni hao. It seems a little bit different from what you're saying, right? And that's because you are missing something. And yes, you are missing the tones. That's what we are going to learn in the next lesson. In the next lesson, we'll learn the 4 tones, and I'll teach you how to read any Chinese character. Alright, see you next time!